Hello everybody, this is Tarkula. This is just me letting you know that for episode 28, which is this one of Twilight Princess, this is all going to be post-commentary because I lost the audio for this part because I'm bad and sometimes I lose audio. So yeah, enjoy the episode. I don't really know what happens because I haven't recorded the audio for it yet, but here we go. Oh, all done? Too bad this time, huh? Oh well, blah 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 blah. Okay, I was not interested in showing that part apparently. So yeah, welcome back to episode 28 of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I am here in the shop, and I think I'm going to be just sort of showing you around in here for a little bit and showing the different things you can do. So as you can see on the wall there, okay, I'm not interested in showing the wall. So first of all, there's some fish in a tank here, and if you look at it with the C stick, as I'm showing here, sometimes she will make comments about different things that you look at. So cute, isn't she? Her name's Purdy. So yeah, there's she even talks sometimes. There's 3 characters in this game. There's this girl, and then there's the guy who sold us the lantern, and then there's the Isa who runs the boat shop, and each of them have like a little pet bird. Oh, that's my private boat, sorry. I don't lend it out to customers. It's a 2-seater, so I only use it when I have a boyfriend. That's funny. Okay. That's a special fish tank made just for my customers. I'm fond of these green gills, of course, but if you catch anything, I'll toss it in too. Of course, I don't want to encourage overfishing, so I only keep the biggest of each fish type that gets brought in. I want to know how she transports them from in there to into the water. That doesn't make much sense. I guess a bucket. That's a 22-inch Hyrule bass I caught. It's not very big, but it's a fish I spotted and caught all by myself, so I took that picture. You work in a fisher shop. You should be a good fisher. That's my older sister. That shot is from the day she caught herself a 17-inch Hyrule bass. Her name's Isa, by the way. Make sure you drop by her boat rental shop sometime, okay? That's me and my first fish I caught here, a 28-inch Hylian pike. I swear I'll never forget that day. Such sweet memories. Oh, that's nice. Alright, next is her brother. That's my older brother, Koro, and a 25-inch Orden catfish he caught. He's the only one in our family who's lousy at fishing. He only managed to catch that fish by using a sinking lure. Cheater. Aw, poor guy. I feel bad for him. And this guy, that's one of Hyrule's legendary master fishermen. Look, he's got a Hylian loach, doesn't he? So he may be one of my ancestors. That's obvious. Of course, I can't exactly prove that. It's kind of just wishful thinking on my part. That is, of course, the fisherman from Ocarina of Time, which you would know if you play that game. And you can, of course, take his hat. So, yeah. Alright, so there's some books down there. It's funny because it looks like the sort of typical notebooks that we have. What's your story? You looking at my sister's picture again? Is she your type or something? You have weird taste. So, tell me, between this picture and the picture of my sister Isa, which one do you think is cuter? Uh-oh, we got a decision here. I mean, we're talking to Henna, so maybe I'll just compliment hers instead. Oh, really? You know, I don't care if you're just being nice. I'm still happy. You're too sweet. I promise I won't breathe a word to my sister, so don't worry. Aw, that's just a funny little thing that you can do there if you look back and forth between them. Oh, that caught your eye, did it? I made that game, you know. I gave it a really fun name, too. Roll Goal. It costs 5 rupees to play, but you win 10 rupees if you make it to the goal. Well, so, wanna play? I don't think... Yeah, I'm not gonna play it right now. I don't know if I'll even play it in this Let's Play. It's just to win a sinking lure, I think. That's mine. You know, it's generally considered polite to take off your hat when you come indoors. Yeah, Link. Yeah, Link. Take off your hat. Why is that a thing anyway? It seems kind of silly. It's sort of an old-timey way of thinking. What's your story? Aren't you a little young to be interested in jar collecting? I'm interested in the opposite of jar collecting. Thank you very much. I don't want those to get broken, so I store them up out of the way. You are not safe. Hey, take it easy. There's no call for that. Hey, take it easy. There's no call for that. Oh, I was hoping she would, like, get angry. Oh, she doesn't get mad if you try to smash anything else, but her pots, she's like, no, that's a serious crime. Come on, can't you try to control yourself? I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Oh, but she didn't. I'm going to have to ask you to leave, except not. That's it, enough. You're being a jerk. Get out. But I said I thought you were prettier than your sister. Aw, man. Alright, so I guess it's time to carry on with the episode. I actually have no idea what I do in this episode, so it's just going to be a surprise to me as well as you guys. I recorded this several weeks ago, so I'm really not sure. But we're just going to leave the fishing hole and see what happens. Okay, so here we are at Upper Zora's River. I'm actually recording this part of the audio way after I just did the audio for the last little bit. Oh, and I paused the game, which means I apparently don't know what I'm doing either. Be right back, I guess. Alright, I am back, and we are going to warp to a place that I don't know yet. Where are we warping to? Though for you, I just warped here. For me, I actually just went to Hyrule Field and tried to get, I think, maybe 2 or 3 heart pieces that I had already gotten. So it's probably a good idea that I'm doing post-commentary for this video because I clearly was just out of my mind. Apparently I'm coming over here to talk to Fire. Hi, Fire. Hey, you're back. So, fella, I guess you liked the ride, huh? Not a bad bit of fantastication. The height of excitement, the thrill of launching to the heavens, the very peak of flying fantastication. It can be yours, fella, for a limited time only and without waiting in line. It's a paltry 10 rupees. Am I gonna do it? Am I gonna do it? What do you say, buddy of mine? Wanna give it a shot? Apparently I would like to give it a shot. Welcome, fella, and right this way. Hurry up and hop on in. This does not seem very safe, but, you know, we'll do it. Why not? And I skipped the cutscene. Well, hi there. Welcome to Falby's Flight by Fowl. Are you ready for a flight full of dreams and sweet, sweet bonuses? A cuckoo-powered ride around Lake Hylia? You will love it. Next up for Fantastication, one big guy. Just one? Right then, that's 20 rupees for a ticket to the Isle of Riches. How about it, partner? Alright. Thanks, partner. Now let's grab a cuckoo of any color and try to sail to the Isle of Riches. So, yes. I can't remember if I've done this before in this playthrough, but what you want to do is grab a chicken, and you're going to jump off and try and land on the little spinning platform down there, as I'm showing right here. Now, there is a way to make the platform there stop spinning, which is what I was trying to do with my boomerang. Alright, past me decided to just screw it and go do it. If you hit something with your boomerang, then that little spinning platform at the top stops spinning around, but it's not really that difficult. And the chest only gives you like 100 rupees anyway, so it's not really a huge deal. The trick with this is you want to sort of pull back on the control stick quite a bit, because that is when you see here how I can kind of see below me. That's because I'm pulling back on the control stick. So I did not even go for the rupees and just went for the top one here because it's honestly more exciting than the rupees are. You got a piece of heart. Collect one more for another full heart container. Awesome. So now you gotta carefully, bit by bit, make your way down here. You got a purple rupee, 50. See, you still get like a lot of rupees out of it either way, even if you don't go for the spinning platform at the top. You got a red rupee, 20. Red rupee. Yum. That's, do we have red robins in Canada? I honestly can't remember because I know that I've been to one before, but I'm pretty sure that it was in the US. Usually there's a Poe up here, but it only happens in the nighttime, so I can't remember. Did I decide to just stand here until nighttime? Oh, nope. I decided to screw it again. There's lots of Poes in this game, so not getting one of them is just fine. Next up, we're going to roll over here. Hurry up, Link. I think I'm about to go in the spring and try to get another heart piece. Here we are in the spring. It's kind of cool in here. I don't know. It's one of the most awesome rooms. Well, it's not, okay, it's not one of the most awesome rooms in the entire game, but it's a pretty cool room, I think. So you gotta clash out onto these vines and climb on up. And if you head over, yeah, also there's little snake statues, which is freaking adorable. So if you head through this door, which is a unique door that's only in this game, you'll see some chests that you can open. You got a blue rupee, 5. You got water bombs, 5. Blah blah blah, description. Why? Sometimes I read the descriptions and sometimes I don't. Apparently there I decide to actually read them. So, as per usual, when you see 2 torch thingies, you want to light them both. And apparently I hadn't gotten this one yet, which is interesting, because I'm pretty sure later on in the LP I actually try to get this one again, so that's funny. But you got a piece of heart. You collected 5 pieces and formed a new heart container. It also filled your life energy. Awesome sauce. So how many is that? Is that 10? Looks like 10 to me. So yeah, at this point, I'm recording this to give you a date. This is February 28th. It is the last day of February 2015. I just am stopped moving for some reason. But I've recorded up to, I think, episode 35 or 36 at this point. But this is obviously number 28. And I have to come back and record the audio for this. I'm going to cut to when I start moving again. Alright, we're out of the temple. We got a brand new heart container, which is super duper exciting. And that's okay, I'm showing here, that's the Arbiter's Grounds, which at this point we are going to be going there. I completely forgot. I just edited the ones where we were at Arbiter's Grounds and I was like, are those before or yeah. So that is our goal right there, is the tower. So because this episode is kind of just a disaster and I want to get it over as quickly as possible, I will cut to me being at the tower unless anything exciting happens. Alright, so we are at the tower and let's climb up. That's one thing that I liked about Skyward Sword with the sprint thing, was that you could go up ladders really, really quickly. This game has no such option. But we're at the top now, and there's a dude up here. I thought it was about time for you to arrive. Master Tarkula, is it? You do know Telma, don't you? I am Aru. I am part of the group that Telma kindly allows to meet at her bar. I've heard all about your deeds from her. Now, you being a courageous youth, you have likely heard of the strange events in the desert and come to investigate, no? Or am I mistaken? You do know, don't you, Master Tarkula? The Gerudo Desert once held a prison built to hold the worst criminals this land has ever known. The criminals who were sentenced to death were sent strictly to the underworld by a cursed mirror that was kept in the prison. Now that prison is condemned, and even the road leading to the desert is impassable. This desert at World's End, it still holds the cursed mirror and the malice of the doomed inmates. Dun dun dun! These old bones know that the evil currently plaguing Hyrule is related to this wicked place, so I have come to learn the truth. Master Tarkula, I must ask, what will you do now? Don't tell me you plan to enter the desert and confirm my suspicions with your own eyes. Well, actually, yeah, we do. Ah, is that so? Then let good Aru help you out. You see Lake Hylia below us? A man named Fire runs an amusement ride of sorts there. Give him this. Fire's the dude who runs the cannon thing. You got Aru's memo. Aru wrote this to Fire of Lake Hylia. Set it to be on the minus screen and do whatever you usually do. See, long ago I saved this man Fire's life, and now he cannot refuse me if I ask a favor. If you leave the rest up to Fire, all should go well. I don't know if I trust Fire. He's a clown. But I guess we'll find out. Also, epic jump. It's kind of cool that they give some of the characters history like that. Because a lot of the time the characters in this game are just sort of independent things that all sort of revolve around your story. But it's cool when they have interaction with each other and they have sort of stuff that happens outside of just the plot of the game. So, let's give the note to Fire. Hey, you're back! So, fella, blah 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 blah. No, thank you. I would actually just like to give you a memo. Is his tongue sticking out? From old Aru, huh? Ah, well, I guess I ought to do what the old coot says. Oasis flight, right? So here you go, one of our secret options not available to the general public. This time's all paid for, so what do you say, you wanna go? Yeah, what do you say we go? Alrighty then, but remember, next time you gotta pay. Sweet sailing, buddy of mine. One for Oasis. Fire in the hole! You would never have to pay for this because I assume when you're in the desert, you will unlock a warp point in there, so you'll have no reason to need to pay to go on this cannon ride again. Cannon faces a new direction this time. That was not meant to be a Glee reference. And shoots us off into the desert, which seems super dangerous. And he also couldn't even try to, like, shoot us near our destination. Oh, and also, once we arrive, we're just standing up. They don't show the impact at all. This is a serious cutscene, so I should be serious. Wait, Tarkula. Before we go on, there's something I want you to hear. Do you remember what the spirit said about fused shadows? What do you think happened to the magic wielders who tried to rule the sacred realm? They were banished. They were chased across the sacred lands of Hyrule and driven into another realm by the goddesses. It was another world entirely, the antithesis of Hyrule, where the sun shines bright. Its denizens became shadows that could not mingle with the light. Eventually, most came to call it the Twilight Realm, and from it, none could return to the world of light. They were forever doomed to live in the twilight, flitting in half-light of dusk, mere shadows of Hyrule. This is the history of the Twilight as it has been passed down from our ancestors. Yes, she said our ancestors. Which of course means... Do you now understand what I am? I am a descendant of the tribe that was banished to the Twilight Realm. She looks so pissed. Cutscene again. It was a peaceful place until Zant took control of the Twilight Realm and transformed all of the Twilight into shadow beasts. I don't know, they look kind of badass. This cutscene is so cool. It's clear to me now that he somehow gained a great evil power previously unknown to our tribe. In any case, I was sent from there and could no longer get into the Twilight Realm without his power. But there's another tale told by my people. Though the goddesses forbade us to return to the world of light, they left one link between the light and the darkness. Something called the Mirror of Twilight was passed to the protectors of Hyrule. It's our only path to the Twilight Realm, and we must get there. You'll come with me, won't you? Sure will, Midna. I love that cutscene. It's just cute, and it sort of shows a different side to Midna and does a better job of, you know, explaining who she is and where she comes from and stuff. So, we are going to travel on forward. Those little things are really annoying, and they jump out at you, but I think if you just keep running, then you'll be fine. They're more of a danger just if you, like, stop moving. Yeah! Okay, never mind. They can hit you if you keep moving, but at least they don't do much damage. You'll see up ahead there's a weird, like, pillar-looking thing. Let's go and, I guess we'll go check that out. So, now, once you have arrived here, let's see, do I remember what to do or not? Oh, okay, I do. You gotta transform into a human. I like how Link's feet sink into the sand. It's cute. And you're gonna want a claw shot onto the flying thing. I forget what they're called. I want to say that they're called, like, pea hats or something. And there you go, you can float on them. You could also claw shot onto that tree, but it's easier to just claw shot right to the flying thing from the ground. Stop Z-targeting on it! There we go. Then you're going to want to transform... Oh, never mind. Yes! Dun dun dun! We've never done one of these before, ever. Yeah, so some of the dark enemy dudes are going to fall down from the sky. Big deal. I like to do it as a wolf more than I like to do it as a human, so transform. And get the other two together. This is a very confined space to do the battle, but it kind of makes it easier because the enemies are already very close together. They also always drop a lot of hearts, which is funny. So, let's take a look at what the pillar is. Oh, and there's a Poe, of course. Come here, buddy. Hiya! Why is Midna talking? Whoa! Oh, Midna's talking because of the thing that we're in front of. You got the Poe soul! So now we can chat with Midna. What is this thing? So, excuse me, if you don't remember, this is the Bridge of, I think, Bridge of Eldon? It's one of those bridges. Yeah, there we go. It is the Bridge of Eldon. And as per usual, we will ignore the fact that Midna has the power to, at any point, move giant objects, and I'm sure that would never ever come in useful ever in, you know, dungeons and stuff, but no, she can't do it in there. She can't move giant things in there. Imagine, we could just go into a dungeon, and then Midna could just, like, break through the walls, and then we'd get to the boss fight, and we could just do the boss fight. But no, we have to do it this way. That's a weird sound effect, too. And look at that, the bridge is back in place. I feel like maybe we should have secured it more securely, but, you know, I'm sure it's fine. So, with that is going to be the end of this train wreck of an episode with lots of post-commentary. I apologize, and that will hopefully not happen again. And I will see you on the next episode when we will we will get to the Arbiter's grounds. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye!